Good morning, this is my Shaman Oracle reading for Tuesday. Today I'm reading for Leo, Virgo, Libra and Scorpio. And this reading here is for Scorpio. Welcome Scorpio. I'm using Tarot of Deities. It is a new deck from Yoshitani. And this deck is inspired by deities, folklore, fairy tales and legends from around the world, and it starts with welcome listener, seeker and speaker. And the card that came out from that deck for you is the Hierophant. And the Hierophant is from a legend called White Buffalo Woman. It's a Lakota Deity from North Dakota. The Hierophant is a divine figure and teacher who shares the rules, rites, and rituals to follow as a community. There's a place for everyone and everyone in their place. The White Buffalo Woman encourages the comfort and the support of the group, the path well trodden. The card is about conformity, compassion, social approval, and tradition and legacy. And the next card is the Grimalkin's Curious Cat's Tarot card. Out came Queen of Pentacles. And the card is dedicated to the cat Noelle. The Queen of Pentacles creates a soft atmosphere, one that supports growth by transmitting warmth and protection. When she is present, you can almost feel her soothing reassurance that everything will be just fine. The Queen is a mother who guarantees that all of her children are well nourished mentally and physically, as they never need to worry about being out in the cold or without resources. She views her position in this world as one to help others create a sense of grounding, of feeling rooted and secure. She knows to move forward, to take chances, and to go after dreams. We all need to know that we are protected, that even in failure we will find acceptance. So when the Queen of Pentacles is appearing in your reading, your situation may receive some much needed support from a nurturing, resourceful person who wants nothing more than to see you prosper. You may want to consider if it is your turn to step into the shoes of the Queen and to offer others an opportunity to feel secure. Are you generous? Is there someone who needs your support? You may also find connecting with others becomes a bit easier when you take on the Queen's persona, as her presence is unpretentious and welcoming. She genuinely loves interacting and getting to know those she encounters. When the energy attributes are positive, then you are generous, realistic, down to earth, and nurturing. And when the energy attributes are negative, others can become overly dependent on your generosity. The Shaman's Dream Oracle card is the Will of the Wisp, and it's about treasures hidden in the shadows and the great mystery and an epiphany. The Will of the Wisp hovers in her luminescent glory above the twilight moons of her life. No, the will of the wisp hovers in her luminescent glory above the twilight moors of your life, whispering for you to step into the fog, into the mystery and the unknown. You may have been visited by her before, but though intrigued, you refused her invitation. It could be safer you decided to remain on the journey that you know. While you always have a choice as to whether to follow her or not, you never know when you might encounter her again. In this sense, turning away has its own consequences. Why is the known so appealing? It's only when you wake up to its restrictions, its soft prison or golden cage, that you realize there must be more out there. The will of the wisp has come to you once again to offer you magic, but you will have to sacrifice certainty in the pursuit of adventure, your comfort zone for the dangers of discovery, and your well-trodden path for the detours that may very well lead you astray. Or will they? Can you accept that losing yourself will bring you closer to your true self? The profound shift of an epiphany can occur only when you risk the detour and enter the unknown. Now is the time to trust higher forces to lead you into this place, these worlds hidden at the threshold between what was and what can be. Here is where you will learn about your own unmaking to unmask yourself. Love what you discover, dark or light, and see it all as divine, and find a quiet power waiting for you to channel it into the world for good. The treasure that you find filled with the wells of love and kindness, true prosperity, is ripe to share it with others. She is here for you she is here for you now, this will of wisp. So will you accept her invitation? A great bounty of goodness awaits you. I'm sorry, I'm not very concentrated today. I'm still full of pain. I had some accident last week, and so I cannot very well concentrate. So sorry about it, Libra, okay? I try to finish up on a better note now. We have 2 more to go, and the mystical Shaman Oracle card that comes next is called Thunder. And the essence of the card is legends speak of great thunder beings who live in the sky and who call for your attention when great occurrences are meant to happen in the world. They warn when tensions in a situation are called upon to be released. Their presence in your reading reminds you of the dramatic moments in life that change everything, both awesome and frightening when thunder arrives. It is also a wake-up call, one that you will not soon forget. The invitation here is that when thunder comes into your reading, it refers to a big dramatic change that feels like a herd of wild bisons on the run. You feel it right through your bones, and you know that you are powerless to influence whatever events have been set in motion. This is a time to be prepared for anything. Your life is an adventure and wonderful opportunities are arriving now. The trick is to learn to run with them. Qualities that you will need now more than ever are flexibility, dexterity, and a willingness to experience it all without dictating from where or in what form opportunities will come. Your destiny is arriving, so be ready. There is medicine aspect to the card, asking you, do you feel like unnecessary trauma is waylaying your life? Could you be exhausted from listening to others tell you their never-ending victim story, or could you be telling yourself a version of the same? It is time for an about face. You are being warned that to continue on this path will cause you to regret your choices, even if they appear benign or familiar. It's time to say no to drama, both yours and others. Focus on solutions rather than problems. You are worthy of a drama-free life. Yes, you are. We all are. We do not need drama in our lives, right? Let others speak about traumatic stuff and keep out of it yourself. That is my opinion. There is the Sacred Forest Oracle card. It's called Secret Spring. And the Secret Spring is about success. And the Secret Spring, and I think I'm not reading for Libra, I'm reading for Scorpio. When I made my long speech about my pain and my accident, it was for you, Scorpio. I'm all mixed up today. I'm sorry, Scorpio. That's your reading, okay? So, the Secret Spring is about success. You stand behind a thicket of ferns at the edge of a secret spring. You are gazing across the still water. You see a boat silently gliding toward you, a glowing light hanging loosely from its bow. The fairy of the spring floats above the boat. Her wings, they are radiant and shimmering, and she knows that you are there, and she smiles at you. It is said that anyone who sees the secret spring fairy on a starry night will be blessed with success beyond measure. All things are possible. The more you honor and celebrate the success that you are already having, the more success pours into your life. And the more you feel it, the more love, prosperity, fame, and fortune you will have. So act as if and feel as if, and you are wildly successful, and even more success will develop. Accept that you are already thriving because you are, and the more victorious then you will emerge. If a situation seems to knock you down, get up and take a moment to explore what you have learned and then keep going. In the Celtic tradition, secret springs were magical. Water was the source of life, and in their legends, mystical beings would emerge out of the springs and later return through them. Fairy queens and mythic heroes were said to have emerged from the springs, and these sacred well springs, they were a place to commune with the divine. Good fortune bless those who honor the spirit of the secret springs. The spirit of the secret spring says to you, success is flowing into your life, vitality and a glowing, useful renewal of your body, they are occurring. Now is the time to take action in support of your dreams. There is no need to struggle. The universe has your back. So, Scorpio, that was your reading. I thank you very much for listening. I wish you a wonderful day today. I wish you a great week. And I shall be back Thursday with reading for the rest, like Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces. Thanks for listening, Scorpio, and goodbye.